Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we continue our let's play of this DeathWorld. Over the last few episodes have been playing around with our new robotic grid and working out how to do belts and robots and such. So in today's episodes I very much want to get probably a rocket silo down just to have some of that working. And thank you for the one that told me that I completely botched up this job and forgot to put in the input for the light oil, which pretty much stopped the entire production here. So yeah, that's pretty good. One of the things you also need to look at, other than the rocket, is this is quite bad. Our throughput of copper is also something that's going to need a bit of work, but I've been debating how to do this and I've done it wrong or differently so many times. So now I finally think I know how I want to do it. So let's for the last time dismantle this and then I'll show you pretty much what I want to do instead. Let's see if we can't make it a bit better this time. So the easiest way to split this off, to be honest, since we have splitters, is do this and do the same right here. The reason why I'm doing this is since we have priority splitters to say which side it should go out of first, we're able to do something very simple. That is pretty much just hooking things up to go in as we want. This one is just because of this underground we have going right here. Other than that, we could have done the same as right here. And I'll show you just how much better this works than the other thing we had. Let's do this before. Up priority, always to the left, all the way down. That means that we'll always filter off everything we need to these two and the rest will go on. And then we'll always fill up either side as we keep going. And we can always just switch back and forth to get all of it. We'll do the same down here in just a second. So hooking this up now, we should see that these two will be completely empty, just as we want. If these can't consume anymore, it will start to flow down the line on these two as well. So a very, very easy way to balance it. Let's just do the same down here. Could, in theory, we need to take this up one to make it work perfectly. So we'll actually just do that. To have all four, we'll have you going through just like that. And the same up priority. Make sure that we have one full blue going out while consuming from the rest of these. So that is by far the easiest way to split it off. Don't know why we spent so much time on it in the last few episodes, but yeah, this should work and we should be able to do that pretty much everywhere we want down the line. And look at our copper now, completely ruined. Kind of want to upgrade this to a blue belt as well, just to get the throughput up. And as you can see, it's not really keeping up. So you have red to blue. We have this one we can actually use. So what if we do... Oh, we can't do that. I'll just take you then. Please upgrade this belt firstly. It's gonna cost us quite a bit of resources doing this. But it will be worth it in the long run. Let's get this done for now. There we are. And that should give us an entire belt. Oh, look at that. Robots doing their thing. Very, very good. So, as you can see, no copper is being... nothing's going through. We'll have to solve that. So, I was planning on doing the rocket silo, but we might have to get trains up and running for this outpost overhead as well. Though I don't think it will give us more throughput than we have already, since as you can see, pretty much all of this is already going into these in a nice orderly fashion. Could upgrade all of it to red because we do have a small amount of what's it called, yellow left. So what if we just do this all the way to the end, get the rest of this yellow out the way, and get pretty much all the copper in we can get. And we'll just let our robots do the heavy lifting right here. There we are, and voila. That should make all of that go. Our robots will, as you can see right here, a wave of belts going to go in. That should work. Let's get all of this deconstructed as well. This old setup that's not used anymore. Let's get all of you reused in our network. You can go away. All of that. Then we just need the rest of the stone to clear out. But luckily, probably it won't take that long, hopefully, before it's done. So, do we need to fix this? Probably not. We can always upgrade one of them to blue belts if needed, but we are consuming pretty much everything we can throw down this line. So that's fine. So one thing I actually want to do instead then of going through this very inefficient process is that let's set up the area where we want our copper smelting. So we have these two as lines, so we have to start it about down here. We'll have copper unloading just in this area. So let's see. Sorry about that. Let's get some of this away because some of it's not placed correctly. So that's the belts. We have one of you. You can go away, and all of you are not really useful anymore. There we are. Let's get our roboports down. There we are. You go all the way from down here. You are not useful either. So let's get all of you reused. Up to about here. And let's continue this way. There we are. That means we can get the rest of you in. And that means this can be our new unloading area for a copper. Might actually want to shift just a small amount over this way and in. But let's just steal this blueprint for now. Because it should do exactly what I want. So 1, 2, main bus. This is not the main bus. There we go. Let's remove you and you. And get this one placed in. So you will be our new copper smelter. That is quite important. Might just shift all of this over in here, and then we'll dismantle most of what we have going on. Especially in terms of the copper. Because that is a huge thing we are lacking. Because of this massive setup we have going up here. The productivity going in, that is getting built. You're going in as well. So we'll have to steal probably 2 of these going over that way. I might want to dismantle some of this forest as well for when we have the trains going. But for now, let's just remove these. We can always set up a bit afterwards. This will slowly get productivity in. So, the easiest way to do it, as we have seen oh so many times before, we'll take these. Let's get rid of the wreckage. That is part of the old world. About time we remove the rest. And line all of these up with red belts. There we are. What's going on with that one? Did we disconnect that somewhere? Or is it just not going to? It's going like that. That's fine. So let's get blue belts to pick up this little thing. For now, we'll just run it right here to the south of it. Please go this way. Let's just do the longest jump we can. And we'll probably jump you from here to there. Good, so let's split off. You'll have to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, upward to the left, all the way down, and blue belts going in. So that will empty out one of these belts, pretty much 1.5. That'll go into our setup here, and that will start to... Oh, what is that for? Oh yeah, sorry, that's the output. I was like, what is going on there? That will give us a ton of copper going out. We could... Probably bad dismantling this. But if we just hook up a second one of these, we should get a lot more throughput than we have going on in these, because look at the bad throughput. So why don't we just fix that and dismantle this setup? Yeah, I think it's about time we dismantle this and get this hooked up correctly. So that will remove the copper flowing through. So let's just get this part removed. Yeah, it's gonna take a robot a bit of time to do, but let's get it here for now, and then we'll get the rest of you. Then we'll see how much we ruin by doing this. At least we'll call on about 2,000 construction robots to pick it up. That's fine. And we'll have you pretty much going through here, because we have a main bus we want this to go on. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll just take, let's say, the bottom one right here to go in. So I'll be 4. Should be right here, right? You can go away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then we'll have blue belts going through this area. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I was about to say that would have been bad if we had mixed belts. Let's get this coal out. There we are. Good. Let's get you removed. Let's get you disconnected. That's fine. And then we can kind of drag this one along as needed. Let's watch out we don't do any kind of weird splits right here. So that's fine. That'll be the copper line. 4 and 5. 4. Because now at least we have somewhere we want this to go in correctly. So what if we just take you straight up and into our main line? Go from about here. We'll jump you. Just get maximum range on it for now. And then we'll fix it in just a little bit. God, I love playing with robots. It's so good. There goes the copper from that line. That's going to flow in all the way through this network into here. You will just kind of merge onto this belt instead until that is used. So let's do this. And let's get all of you removed to about here. There we are. That should be a lot more copper flowing through. They just need to make sure that this can supply enough. Is it because of the backlog that it is still keeping up? Or is it just that fast? Is this faster than... Oh, is this faster than one... Sorry, one blue belt? Do we need to make this shorter? Ooh, we have to go and fix that. Let's see if that is the case. Because then it's a waste of resources having this many. That is backing up when it's going in here. Because you're backing up. You're backing up a bit on one side of the belt. Because all of it should be upgraded. That is nice. It's because this one is backing up as well. Yeah. So we do have enough copper flowing in, so we'll probably do this. And then we'll see when it starts to lag. Kind of want to dismantle these as well while we're at it. Just to get the other ones up and running instead, if needed. You are quite bad. Yeah, we need to fix that one. Let's see. You're running full speed. And all of you are not working. You're maxing out. It seems to about here will be enough, so you could probably cut off this last part if you wanted to. 4,000, 11,000, 27, 40. Yeah. These are almost never used. Probably use some max rate calculators to figure this out. But let's try and remove the last two, just to get some more things into our network. So removing that. Is that correct? Let's try that. Calm down. What do we have here? You can go away, you can go away. So much junk, you can go away. Radar. You can be destroyed. That should be much better. So let's just hook you up again. Let's be honest, we can just do that. Now we could in theory also move this up just a small amount. Wow, that backs up extremely quickly. So what if we try this size? Should that be a good way to do this? Because we have made enough room for it to just expand over. But look, it's one-sided. That is quite hilarious. That might be because of the way we're doing this. So let's just try this. Let's make 4 of you. And let's see how much throughput we can have. Or let's just make 1 more for now. And see how fast we can make it. And to be honest, let's not do this. It's not really that important. Can we just do... What if we do that? Because then we can always jump you to the next one. If you have any surplus. Or, to be honest, I should have learned by now. Instead of doing that, we will do... Pretty much do a 4-lane main bus going down this way. It's pretty much what we're doing. And I kind of want it to split off, so I have to move you back a small amount. If you're only consuming one side, that goes one side in. It feels wrong this way. Something feels off. Okay, no mind. We'll try this. Just for the fun of it. Upwards to here. That should give us half a belt. But a half belt won't give us 1 full belt out. Pretty much, we need less than 1 belt in to fix this. Okay, we need to shift this up. Let's see, 7.4 plus productivity. Let's see this one. That means it makes 1 iron plate every about half a second. Plus productivity, that's 1.2 per second. That's 2.4 per second, let's say that. 45, that's 10, that's 20. That can't be right. About 10. Let's shift all this up. no idea if what I'm doing right now is correct, but it's all trial and error once in a while. So let's take you, move you up to about here instead. Just to make room for our belts. Yeah, let's try that. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be very, very good. So here goes the main line in. And fit it in very nicely. You will split off as we've done so many times before. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. Upwards is here. There we are. And you go in. Then we'll just have to hook up the rest of these to make sure we have even more going in. Let's get a second one hooked up over here. And there we are. That'll go out. This one. We'll have a second one going this way. And down to the main line. It's not going straight in, is it? No, it needs to go down this way and then in. So quite close to going in as we wanted. What happened to all the productivity? Did it get used somewhere else? I'm probably flying in, hopefully. They're flying in right now and we can use it. How's it going over here? Well, that's working very fast to make productivity. Red circuits is still the thing that's lacking. Oh, because these are extremely slow and one-sided. That is typical. Let's just do you. This one all the way down to there. And we need to upgrade you as well. We probably need to upgrade it one more time in a second. And get it two-sided as well. Does it help getting it two-sided here? Probably should give us what we need, right? What happens if we do that? Yeah, that'll give us a lot more throughput on these belts. Go, go. Look at that. It won't give us half a belt still, in terms of blue, but it'll look much better than what it did before. Yeah. This is working. That should, as soon as it gets enough productivity, fill up. Oh, you can keep these for now. That's fine. There we are. So to get this back to the bus, one of the 4 things, probably keep it inside this cell, to be honest. So going down the line and in. So we'll do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how this goes. Can I get you to jump all the way to here? So that goes to iron in. Needs to get down here instead to hook it up correctly. And please jump you. Then I'll solve the rest later. Is this the top one? That's the bottom one, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Good. And you will go in, because you are the top one. Oh, one of them at least. And this one we can make go in here instead. That's such a bad mess we have there, but oh well. That will solve. Ooh, that is bad as well. Please upgrade you. There we are. Good. So, time to take you all the way across here. You'll jump a few times. And you'll go in right there. Pretty much just need to get the other belt down this way as well. To make it run. That goes, you'll go down. You'll be the first one, so you'll go down on the fourth one. You'll go down on the third one. You'll go down right there. That means I can start to drag you this way. And dismantle the rest. Can I just take... let's take this one. One, two, three. Let's go down this way. And you are... You need to be the top one, but that's fine. You'll go this way instead. You'll go down in here. And time to grab you here. Then we have this stupid coal line here, but that we can easily fix. So I think the coal line is starting to be a bit irrelevant, as most things that's producing it is getting removed. There we are. Look at that. That should give us a lot more iron flowing through even. We can start to dismantle this old mess we had and start to clean up the space. So messy before. Let's do this from there instead. And get that away. Good, so now to figure out why this is not keeping up. One of them is an acute lack of... I mean, I'm increasing 400, that makes sense. So one of them is just a lack of resources flowing in. Kind of want that to get done. Ooh, crossing the tracks. Easy peasy. There we are. And good, that should give enough iron flowing through. But now just, why are you not keeping up anymore? You did before. All of these are running, that is correct. Oh well, it seems we might have made a bit of a miscalculation with our resources right here. Giving us non-full belts. Well, we can move it 1, 2, 3 down and we can get a few more on the top. How does that look? Let's just check this. If we move you down to about here instead, it'll give us one more spot. 1, 2, 3, one more row, and then we can get one more at the top. Oh well, we'll get that sorted in just a minute. You all working, you all getting speed, you all running. Yeah, that is not a fully compressed belt. That is very sad. Could also do a 5 to 4 if we want to. Yeah, well, let's just move this down. Let's cut you off for just a second. And get you moved down. Because we have more than enough speed. That is fine. Oh, we are consuming all of our blues. These are all working. That is producing. And we're still not producing enough green. Is that an acute lack of anything? Yeah. A lack of iron. Which is flowing in, but yeah, it needs to fill up the belts again before it gets to here. So the easiest way to do it, move this one down a bit. Then we will hook up this a bit again. So move you down to here. Oh, please cut you instead, please. Let's cut you out the way. Move you down to, has to be there. Then we'll be able to expand a bit at the top here again. Can we fit in enough for that? Let's see. Ooh, we can fit in 2, but that won't line up. We can fit in 1 then. Unless we just move this up a bit. Yeah, we'll fit in 2. Please remove you for a second. Take that one and place you right there. Giving us quite a bit more throughput. Giving us 4 lines going in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 going here is not good. Or to be honest, go that way and in. And the rest can go here. Let's try this. Please go this way. Let's see if we can't get something beautiful going here. Then we just need to make 2 more. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll have enough to keep this running. I feel like I keep losing productivity modules, but that can't be the case. Look at that. That is pretty close to a full belt. That might just be me having this set wrong to fully compress it. Okay, let's do this. I don't want to worry about copper, sorry, not iron anytime soon. So if we just do that and that, then they'll slowly get built. Then we'll get those 2 hooked up. Then we can get even more iron flowing. Look at that. Thank you, man. Let's cut off these to see if we can have enough supplied through our network. So we can cut off all of this inefficient processing of iron, sorry, and copper. I probably should turn on our consumption of... wow, nothing's going down here. Fair enough. Please upgrade all of you to get the throughput up to about there. This is slowly getting done. I won't hook it up just yet. To be honest, just taking this and doing that. We'll hook it up to your way, to your way. And the rest over here, we might use it for something. Right now, I just want the productivity to flow in. To be honest, just hooking these up is all... without productivity is already the same as these. Just without all of the efficiency. Don't know how I should use this though. Because right now it's just kind of stuck up here. We could add in a train network to consume it at some point. But yeah, this should be fine. yeah, that looks good enough to me. Also looking in terms of productivity over here. Still lacking red circuits because we're using a lot of blue, so nothing is coming out of this cell. Greens are slowly building up because we have things going out this way. Might be because of other things. Kind of want to just make one more of these going forward, but yeah, let's wait a small while before we do that. Oh, that's going all the way back here. That's very interesting. We don't have any building things over there. Let's just fix that. Please fix you, so I can actually get a new raw port down at some point. Good, so that's fine. That should be flowing in. This will soon empty out. Then let's see if this can actually produce enough. Otherwise we'll just have to make a few more. As you can see, this is already backing up, but then again I don't think this is running full speed. Pretty close to, but yeah. Just love watching this run. And we have no belts being produced. Oh, we do have a lot being produced, but we're missing a ton of gear wheels and such. We can always make a place for the gear wheels if you want to, but I don't think it's that necessary yet. Still an issue with this one, going back and forth to over here. And as some of you said, it will be an issue until we have enough surplus inside these cells to produce what we need. Or enough going in on the build. Not quite sure how to solve it yet, other than dividing up our circuit networks and having trains deliver between them. That could be a solution, but yeah. A lot less than entry level 2 megabase, but it's fine. So I think this is a decent place to stop. We got most of our iron up and running. Still a bit of productivity lacking here and there. But other than that, it is looking very, very good. So I'll end the episode here. Hopefully you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying it very much. It is getting more and more fun now that we can start to use a bit more crazy builds, scaling up the productivity we can do. So that's quite good. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll leave a like and subscribe. And with that, I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.